Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Thomas Daniels bringing you my Justice Prophecy updated list. You seen an updated one a few days ago, but this one's more updated because the last one I did like a week ago, and I never forgot to upload it, so I just uploaded it. Whatever. But I went to a local and won with this deck. After playtesting, I made a few just a couple changes in the build from what the last one was. So yeah, let's just go ahead and hop into it, guys. To start out with your monsters, you play your 3 Blue Child. Searches all your books. 2 Justice helps you get to these guys. This is Justice Prophecy. I'm not a fan of World. I draw it all the time. So, yeah. The 3 Blue Boy and the 2 Justice and 3 Priestess. I wouldn't go to 3 because it clunked a lot, and I would draw multiples of these. And then, like, if you have, like, these both in your hand, it's a good setup. But when you start drawing, like, 2 of these and one of these and, like, one of these, it's bad. They're really, really bad. So, yeah. There was times when I would draw this when I already had all 3 Priestess in hand. So, it was, like, not that good. So I went to 3, 2, and 3. Also, I can get to these really fast due to insane deck thinning and draw power. So for my monsters, I play the 8 monsters. I feel like that's all you really need is these 8, unless you're playing the world build. But if you're playing the world build, I'm just gonna tell you good luck, because I draw it all the time. I draw world all the time. I really like this build. I really like what Priestess is. She can control board better than a world can, believe it or not. I don't know how I can say that, but I can safely say that Priestess does more work for me, in my opinion, because like World, it's just like drop World, hope for win, and for me, it's like drop multiple Priestesses, go game. So yeah, that's what I feel are your staple 8 monsters. Spells, I am of course playing your 3 Spellbook of Secrets. Also a little side note, guys, I actually ordered this whole deck in max rarity. I should be getting it by next week. I'll probably have it all by next Thursday when I meet up with the guys I helped order it with. I'll be getting it then, and then I'll be updating the list showing you my pretties. Your 2 Tower, one of my favorite cards in the deck. Not always live because if you want a Justice, but yeah. 2 Masters, of course you have to play your Masters. They're just too good. Let you copy your Secrets, your Power, your Eternities to get through more spellbooks. So. And then only 2 copies of Spellbook Library of the Crescent. Hate draw multiples of these, obviously. And I play more spell cards than a regular Spellbook player, like other like normal spells, so it makes this card a little bit more dead. So I'll explain some of my choices and like some of my ways that I can play around drawing this with other spells and getting away with it. So yeah, I'll tell you that in a second. 2 Wisdom, 2 Eternity, 1 Fate, 1 Life, 1 Power. I feel like these are the most staple spellbook spell card lineups. That was poopy. Spellbook spell card lineups, despite maybe a 3rd Crescent, because I played that for forever. But yeah, I think this is really good. It's been testing well, really, really well. So yeah, don't play 2, it's bad. Seen players playing 2, it's bad. 3 Patrick Hobans. In my opinion, they're Thomas Daniels, is because I was playing this card a long time ago in like every deck. So yeah, but 3 Upstart Goblins. It's really good. Makes your deck 37 cards plus your Secrets, your Masters, your Towers, all your other ways to draw into things. So yeah, this is one reason why I cut a Crescent, because you don't want to draw like Upstarts with Crescents, so that can get a little dumb. Double Duality. More spell cards to add consistency. I took out my MSTs to put these in. I'm paying 2 MSTs. This is pretty much a swap. One of the most recent swaps I made was MSTs for dualities. I didn't like it at first, so I felt like I was going to need the MSTs. But after like some serious playtesting against the meta, I find that dualities are really, really good to add consistency. And then the book, of course. I'll just add the last spell in. The reason why I like these is because like sometimes first turn Crescent isn't the best play, because if you have like this guy, you don't want to completely like blow your hand and like use all your searchable spellbooks cards, because you don't want to your searchable spellbook cards because you want to have a play next turn with your Priestess, not just your Priestess. So yeah, like if I open like this and like Secrets Upstart Crescent, I'll like set my Crescent and set my back rows, summon this and just Secrets and probably grab like a Master. But if I'm going second, I'll usually summon that first, wait for response, because if they have warning, you can still get a good tower set up with it. So yeah, that's good. But yeah, that's why I like it. It really helps, to be honest with you. It helps with getting to your cards you need. Like, it deck thins so much, because if you think about it, These get 2 out of them decks themselves. Blue Boys gets 1, Secrets gets 1, Masters gets 1, Powers gets 1. Masters always probably going to get you another one. Crescents get you more. Secrets get you more. The whole deck searches itself, and the deck just draws to itself. There's been a lot of games where I've been able to go all 3 Priestess in one turn. Like Priestess with Wisdom setups and like 7, 8, 9, 10 card hands because of like Recklesses, which I do play. With like Recklesses and stuff, and just keeping control. And then like Wisdoms to back them up, and you can just literally just like nuke off their board and swing for pretty much game if you haven't upstarted. And then you do all that damage, and then you can overlay Draco Sack, and because you're probably pretty far through your deck at this point, you probably either have a life or you have a setup 2 life. So you can make like a free Draco pretty much, and then you can just bring back a High Priestess if you need it with life. So yeah, these cards seem to really help me. It also helps get to your answers. I don't really like MSTs. I like my solid back rows and my like Fates and stuff against Fire Fist and Mermail. So that's why I like these. And then also like if I'm sideboarding, like this always stays in. But then like if I'm sideboarding, boom, 5 cards out automatically. Unless you're not siding that many, then you like to keep something in. But yeah, and also makes your Crescents more live, and it just opens up your sideboard because you can easily get into anything you need to in there. Like I said, just 5 auto outs right there. Not counting if you want to take out your life, or if you're not playing back row decks, Wisdom. Yeah. So yeah, like that's like 5 auto cards that you can take out of your deck just automatically. Like these are my first 5 cards sided out usually when I'm playing with sideboards. Traps, 3 of the most OP card in this deck ever. I don't know why people don't play Reckless. It has a great interaction with Tower because under Reckless, and you have a Tower face up, you don't really skip your draw phase. You just get advantage early. And let you in. The Hoban theory is real with Recklesses. I mean, I've been playing them forever. When Dark World Structure Deck first came out, these were in my deck, and Malefics, these were in my deck to draw my like Necro Valleys and stuff because things are problems. And like I've been playing these like for forever, but I played them in Heretics when Galactic Overlord came out. So yeah, I mean I've been playing Recklesses forever. Don't just sit here and say, "Oh, you're a Hobaner." No, I mean I've been doing the theories forever. I have a buddy of mine. His name is Randall. He used to put upstarts in literally every deck he played. Shout out to him. He was the one who got me on the upstart theory. So, and this was 2012. So, yeah, it's not like it's recent. So, but yeah, I played the 3 Recklesses. Really good because to be able to take advantage like this over your opponent and then being able to search through your whole deck and draw and search and draw and search and draw, you're eventually going to drop like Priestess after Priestess and they're just going to get overwhelmed. Next card I play is Double Fiendish Chain. Stops bears, Megalos from searching. Really, really good. Double Mirror Force, save Blue Boy, save your Priestesses, make sure nothing's getting run over, save you from getting killed easily first turn, because sometimes you just want to set up a Justice. So yeah, Mirror Forces really help. Then you're, in my opinion, the staple one-ofs of the format is Bottomless, Torrential, and Warning. Bottomless is obviously good against Mermail and Fire Fist, and even Gear Curry when they start their Exceeds. Torrential is like a really good field wipe, and you're not always going to have a field due to Justice, and like if you just wipe a Blue Boy, it's worth it. And then Warning's obvious. It's just really, really good. If you open like Warning Bottomless in your opening hand, or if you Duality and Upstart into it, I don't really lose much. It doesn't even matter how crappy my hand might look. Warning and Bottomless set up on the first turn in this format is such a win condition. So yeah, that's why I play Warning. The reason there's no Compulse is because I feel Compulse is really subpar this format. You don't really want to put a bear back in their hand or a wolf bark, and against Mermails, they're not going to Megalo push until they feel like they're good to go. I mean, yeah, it's good to Compulse XYZs and Synchros, but like nothing's like really too prevalent. A lot of decks just beat you down. I mean, I tested it for a while, I just didn't like it. So onto the extra deck is Emerald, Phoenix, wrong deck, I guess too. Shining Elf, I don't make these guys a lot, but it's whatever. Gotchi, I should have a Herald in here. Like I said, I don't make these. One Exceed I should have in here would be a Downard. Herald, Downard. It should be in here. I'm just giving you the best advice I can for the extra. Then I play, because I said the Veilers, I do play Synchros. Crimson Scrap and Stardust. Only ones I've ever needed. I've never made these yet, but I'm sure I'll find a day where they'll be needed. So, Big Eye, because it's Big Eye, and it really helps against like mirror matches, and if they have a Draco Sack, you can drop double Priestess and then steal it. So I mean, it's good, but you don't want to go into this unless unless you know there's nothing back there. Plus, it's a spellcaster, so like you can wisdom and save this from dying from certain things. And then Draco Sack, power card in the extra deck. A lot of times I have so much draw and search power, I'll drop like triple priestess on the board, and then I'll like pop their whole board, and then I can swing and then go this, and then you probably went through your deck so much and search so much, you have a really easy way into life. So you can just get back one of your priestesses, so you're still sitting on 2 priestesses, Draco Sack, 2 tokens. It's really the nuts. This card wins me a lot of games. That's it for my extra deck. Like I said, there should be a Herald and a Downard in there. Sideboard, 2 Effect Veilers, Fire Fist, mostly Fire Fist, Mirror Match 2. It's really good. Double Maxi, Gear Curry, and Water. A lot of players don't like to overextend into Maxi, but if they do, it's just going to let me plus more than I already am off Towers and Recklesses. So, yeah, this card can be really, really nutty because you're already drawing so much and searching so much. It can just get you to more cards. And because the lack of these in the main, they're all right here. If I feel like I need them, I can just take out Dualities and Upstarts and all V3 in. I don't side them against that much because I don't side them against Gear Curry because I just blow out that matchup usually, and I side them against Water. I don't side them against Water. I side them against Fire Fist because I have better side deck outs to Water, but I only side these in against Fire Fist if I'm going first. If I'm going second, they've probably already 10-keyed, so and there's other better options that you can side in for that going second. DeFi, well, it's against Water. Mostly just Water, because Water is painful, it hurts, it makes you drowned. But, yeah, D-Fissure's good. Double Fairy Wind, this card's the nuts. It's meant to beat your opponent's sideboard. I've had Gozen sided in, because, as you can see, we have Earth, Lights, and Waters. So, they're all different, and believe it or not, the card hurts. Gozens, Mistakes, Skill Drains, anything of that nature, this card can take care of. It just hits all of it, too. Played a Fire Fist player at Regionals recently, sided those in, and it's just crushed him. It hit like 5 back row. It hit 5 face-ups in his back row. So I let him 10-key. He had Tensu, Gyoku, Tensen, and then he played his third 10-key. Activate Fairy Wind. Goodbye. Goodbye. Everything. Scoop Phase. Unlocked my warning. I was at 5,400 GG. Yeah, this card was really, really good. Divine Wrath. Ooh, this card's the nuts. It's really good in about every matchup. The reason I don't main it is because I don't like to be. I don't want to discard in game 1, but in game 2, it's just worth it because it can be really lackluster and it can really win games. So I mean, Divine Wrath is a good card all in all in your sideboard, but I really don't think I'd main it. In my personal opinion and in my personal playtesting, it's just coming better in the sideboard. Side double Mind Crush, really, really good. Consider maining these. These are really, 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 really good. If you go first and draw Mind Crush against like Fire Fist, +1 Fire Fist, they literally only run like 9 normal summonable monsters other than card cars. So like Mind Crush can really help because it's like Bears, Wolf Barks, Gorilla, maybe Thunder King. But still, once again, Mind Crush really, really helps. Helps take, they reveal for Megalo, you activate this. They add with Pike, do this. They 10-key, you do this. You know, Gear Gears, they grab their accelerators, you do this. My teammate Dave actually flipped a Mind Crush on a Gear Gear Curry player and hit 2 Gear Gear Accelerator right before he was about to OTK him, and it literally just stopped him. He was like, set armor, go. So yeah, this card can really, really help in a lot of matchups. And last card, Soul Drain. Soul Drain helps against Water and some other matchups that are rough for you. But yeah, that's it for my deck profile, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope I gave enough in-depth information and such for the deck. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below. Any suggestions and ideas or constructive criticism will be much appreciated. One thing I did want to ask you guys is on Troll and Toad, a place I buy most of my cards from. Great website. They don't have these guys out in supers yet, and I won't get my refund check in time to buy a case of Astral Packs. So if you guys have these guys in supers, please, please, please PM me. I really want this deck in max rarity. It's my favorite deck. One of my favorite decks, and it does really well in the format. Well, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, and Thomas Daniels out.